And now I'm going to introduce you to the virtual world you'll be living in for a few days at the OHDSI Symposium. Last year, for those of you who participated, you might know that we used Microsoft Teams as the primary place to engage. This year, we are extending that further. We have created an entire virtual avatar world experience using the platform called GatherTown. And so in GatherTown, we've created a virtual community where the entire showcase, or the entire symposium and collaborator showcase will take place. There are multiple worlds where you and your little avatar will get to walk around and check out things. And you'll be able to experience the symposium as you like, whenever and however you want. And what I'm going to do for the next 10 minutes is Elise and I are going to give you a little bit of tour of what this OHDSI 2021 Symposium experience in GatherTown is going to look like. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to stop my screen stop sharing my face here. And now I'm going to log in to the OHDSI 2021 GatherTown experience. I'm going to turn on my camera. All right, here I go. I'm jumping into OHDSI 2021. What you can see is I've just jumped into a virtual world in GatherTown. And you can see I'm just in this weird orange plane. To give you a sense of this little avatar, that's me. Where I am, on this right-hand side, I'm going to show you a map. And you can see that I'm in the middle of a very large, expansive virtual world sitting on top of the OHDSI logo. And it says that this is the OHDSI 2021 Symposium. And you can also see that there are arrows suggesting that we can go check out clinical applications, methodologic research, data standards, and open source development. But what I can also do is take my little avatar and I can just walk around and see things that can be done. For example, I could walk up here and I can see, oh, there's a help desk. Hey, Elise, how are you doing? You can see Elise is up there at the top. She's available. When you are walking around in the GatherTown experience, you can actually see and talk to people that are in your near proximity. You can interact with them either on a one-on-one basis or in small groups. Elise seems to be wanting to run away from me, and you can also do that. It's just like the awkwardness that you experience at a physical conference. If you want to be social, you can, and if you want to go hang out in a corner and drink by yourself, you can do that too. Elise is hanging out here in this private space, which is the help desk. She's going to be at the symposium right next to her little candy jar there, providing people guidance. But in addition to that, there's lots of other spaces that one can navigate around. You can see here we've got little couches set up with little TVs, and that's actually because the plenary sessions last year, you could just sit in teams by yourself at your house and you could sit and watch the plenary sessions. And one of the things that we heard is like, sometimes it's nice to sit with a buddy and watch the symposium and talk to other people. And so you can actually do that. Here you can see Elise and I are in this same communal space watching the symposium together. And you can see we've created a huge number of seating areas for you all to play around with. We also created a bar in case you want to join me for a drink later in the day. You know that's where I'll be. But we've created a large collection of opportunities for folks to engage. If you want to have a private meeting session and sit down and collaborate with folks, you can go join a table and have a conversation about whatever topics of interest to you. If you are interested particularly in having some sort of hackathon session, you can see we've set up tables for the hackers in the community who want to be able to sit down and work together. But if you just want to have a relaxing conversation, you can go find a place to meet and chat things up. Ultimately, though, the symposium's about our Collaborator Showcase. And so you'll see in the top corners that there's opportunities to go from beyond this networking room into the spaces of interest. So here I'm going to go up into methodologic research. Here you can see Elise and I are in the methodologic research room. Here you will see spaces set up for all of the posters that are part of our conference. So you can see Juan Banda here. He's got poster MR02. And when Juan submits his poster, it will be in this private space whereby I can go look at the poster, check it out, and have a direct conversation with Juan and whoever else is in this private space to talk about the posters. Now we have over 100 Collaborator Showcase content material that includes all of these posters. I think we have 81 posters that were accepted for presentation. We also have places to hang out and chat. We've got viewing rooms for all of our lightning talks. So if you want to see here, you can see actually Juan also has a lightning talk. Let's go over this one. Mitch is going to be giving a lightning talk about methodologic research. And so I might go grab an armchair and watch his presentation whenever I feel like doing it, anytime during the 2 days. And when that specific period of time is happening, hopefully Mitch will be hanging out here and I can go have a private conversation with Mitch in this virtual space to learn more about what's going on with Mitch. You're going to see that in addition to methodologic research, there are rooms for all of our core domains: clinical applications, methods research, open source development, and data standards. And so these are each providing you all an opportunity to meaningfully engage, participate, check out the work, and make connections with members of our community. So we have this entire virtual world we have now created, and we will be able to use this to its fullest on Tuesday, September 14th, Wednesday, September 15th, to engage in listening to the plenary sessions, doing the Collaborator Showcase, networking with each other to get a drink, and other fun activities that we have in stored that will all be embedded within this GatherTown virtual environment. So with that, I'm going to get out of GatherTown. I'm just going to minimize that for a second. Go back to here. So this is going to be our virtual world for the symposium. You all will receive details about how to log in to the virtual world as we get closer to the symposium. But just know that this will be a fun place for us to all meaningfully engage.